morning everyone, yours truly Uncle here. Welcome to another episode of our trip to celebrate our 50th birthday, or in some cases, the big 40. But never mind the small print, it's the morning of yet another glorious day, and we've found ourselves in a place which is called... yeah, exactly that. I'm just kidding, it's called Yoruk Koyu Safranbolu, or something like that, and the village already made a huge impression on us, but now we are going outside with our host, and we will explore it a bit. And now brace yourself, because we are about to be attacked by a wild beast. Told you so, but jokes aside, lovely dog. She just picked the least dog-friendly person. Bad luck. Anyways, we are strolling along, sightseeing and admiring these beautiful buildings when suddenly we spot this bust. And to be honest, we had no clue what we are staring at. Luckily, I recorded that. So here is the question. Do you know who that was? Lady Leyla Gencer. Long story short, famous Turkish opera diva. But why was it interesting for me? Because, actually it seems, she's half Polish. She was born in Turkey, but her mother was coming from Polish aristocracy and the father was rich Turkish banker. And she was born in a place called Polonezköy, which is a small Polish enclave near Istanbul. It was also known as Adampol.
A widziałeś Anadola?
Well, Anadol sounds similar to Adampol, however, it's a bit different story.
Idę tu tam przez wiosę, może się trochę trząść ten obraz, ale wiocha jest, sami widzicie, jaka grubo kamulce na ziemi, grubo wszędzie. Patrzcie, co tu się dzieje.
By the way, the full name of this place is Yoruk Koyu Safranbolu, and Yoruk Koyu literally means the village of the Yoruks. So it's Yoruk village with the name of Safranbolu. And you know what? This place is an absolute gem. Seriously worth a visit, which is fairly obvious from the crowds of tourists.
VHS-em was pocisnę. Jak wam się podoba?
To się zaraz okaże.
But for now, I don't know if you noticed, all the tourists here are Turkish. There is no international tourists at all, apart from us. And that rendered us sort of celebrities. And I mean, sort of. And what that means, we were treated like a celebrities. Just look at that breakfast.
Co powiecie? Śniadanko może być? Nowych smaków. Nie byłem, ja? I herbatka.
There was also sort of bottled water, however, it wasn't bottled. But just after the breakfast, it was time to socialize.
Married? No children.
I've got children.
Married son.
Married.
Adult.
Married, a daughter. One daughter.
Alex.
Today.
She's asking, where is your wife?
That's good.
And this old lady, by the way, was giving tourists a massage, which looks more like body slapping. And she has got so much energy in it, then we were afraid. Very interesting indeed.
Jestem pełen miłości. Taka piosenka była.
Tu masz pałki jakieś.
A tu ślipa. Hardcore.
Right then, we are heading back from the breakfast, but I will say it again. Seriously fascinating place. And if you ever get a chance to be here, make sure you stop by. And for Mrs. Leyla Gencer or Genshash in Turkish, or from Polish family the Minakowska, she was really famous worldwide. But I couldn't find any reason why her bust is actually here. So, who cares? Anyway, pretty interesting story, if you ask me. But for now, we are off, and our incredibly awesome host told us where should we go now. There is some hidden gem nearby, so let's go there and we will see.
Thank you.
Yep, right, it would be difficult to see it without glasses, so thank you again. Now, onwards to the next tourist attraction. So guys, what you reckon about that village? Pretty cool, eh? However, now it's time for the open road.
Ja nagrywam jak ty nagrywasz.
And now get ready for that. The Grand Canyon, or something similar, but let's find some good viewpoint. So I found this one, but the lads found another one nearby.
Tu jest dobrze. Ale zaraz podjadę też do was, nie martwcie się.
So how do you find it? The canyon is actually pretty decent, but we are heading to the other side of it, as apparently there is some sort of viewpoint with the terrace or something. But look at that car. Great, eh? And the road. It's great as well, but you need to stay vigilant because of the, well, potholes. There is a few of them. And at this point we thought, hang on, we are going the wrong way, cutting through someone's backyard or what? But actually, it was all good. So, what do we have here? Let's take a closer look, shall we?
O, skałka. A tu Grand Canyon. Tam jest dziupla borsuków. Widzę dwa. Ten to może, bo ma adventura.
Jokes aside, getting here was actually pretty easy, apart from the potholes. But the question is, where our new friend is coming from? Estonia, eh?
Morocco was 50 degrees.
So it's pretty cold now.
Yeah. Well, I tried to remember myself, it's pretty cold now.
Jednak Rychowic tak myśli, niby tak się podrap po głowie.
Nie będę się drapał po głowie. Ale mogę osy powyciągać z brody.
Beautiful view, right? And what a good-looking gent in a bright clothes. They are amazing, right? But seriously, they did the job. At least for now, because later on, they were not so bright anymore. Anyway, time for some serious shopping. Exactly, that was brilliant water shop. And now, with plenty of water, let's step forward towards the Black Sea.
Empty roads, painted lines and leaning poles, faded signs, little towns with half-closed stores. We count clouds, name the shapes and then lose track. Sunburn maps, fold and crease and let us back. Mile after mile, we chase the horizon. Nothing but sky and time on our side. We follow the curve of wherever it's guiding. Mile after mile, just letting it ride.
Is it beautiful here, or is it just me? mountains, little lakes, wildlife, rocks and straight roads.
Drifting in and out of range, laugh until
Absolutely amazing route, but a little bit bumpy sometimes. And this village, for a change, is kind of different. This one doesn't really impress. Let's hit the open road again. And I mean, hit it. Did I already mention the potholes? Well, there was a few of them.
pulled off by the rusted signs, skipped stones till the daylight died. Photographs in our tired eyes, still rolling, still rolling, still rolling. Street lights in a distant glow, we don't need to know the road. Every turn is saying go, so we go, keep going.
Uwaga, nagrywam film. My sobie tu stoimy, tu jedzie. O, a tu jest. Patrz, a tu jest rzeczka.
Widzisz?
Kurde, to ja pierdolę, ale żeś mi rybów. No,
No masz ryby.
no mam, no.
Wiesz, co byłby cały talerz na łupaka.
Co? Bo oni tak właśnie tu łapią. Stamtąd przyjechaliśmy. Tam było fajnie. Teraz musimy jechać albo tu, albo tu.
And I don't know if you've heard that, but Lucas's bike is still misfiring badly. But hey, it still rides forward, so there is no time for such a details. And so we are just riding along, but my buddies suddenly got a craving for a coffee. So what had to be done? Obviously, a stop at the gas station.
Teraz zapnę.
Montaż kamerki w nowym, lepszym miejscu. Chyba już jest.
But besides coffee, we also made some new acquaintances here. More about it in a second.
Ale po turecku.
To chyba jest, zobacz.
To wygląda jak...
Ty, Paweł, jaką oponę chciałeś? Bo tu jest nówka jedna dobra dla ciebie. No zobacz, idealna.
130 na 90, 16.
But in the end, he turned his nose up at that tire. But meanwhile, look what am I doing here? There was a local guy we just met at the petrol station and he let me check his motorcycle. Thank you very much, buddy. I really enjoyed it.
Benda jeździ.
A Harley też jeździ, ale inaczej.
So that was another attempt to diagnose the Harley's problem. And it changed exactly nothing. But Benda 250, it was really cool. However, I wouldn't say it's powerful. But now, do you realize what drinking coffee causes? Yeah, you know, we just had to stop. And well, I have to say it, it's beautiful here. And you can tell, because the local bikers are choosing that road as well. But now we are slowly approaching the Black Sea, and we will take the route east, next to the Black Sea. And that is supposed to be smashing! And then, It finally appeared, the Black Sea. Well, not just yet. It's on the other side of the bike. See? Here.
On the night of the 5-day moon, it was right about the month of June, came the thought of running away. It was called the Great Escape.
It is nice, eh? The views are smashing indeed. I just had to stop again.
2 wheels on the upcoming days, 6 gears and a lot to spend. 6,000 kilometers he's gonna find out what I miss, and I found it in the Black Sea. Got my feet in the water, the Black Sea, dipping deep in the Black Sea. Got my feet in the water, the Black Sea, oh, Black Sea. Hey. Hey, yeah. Oh, yeah. Then we found a little
Let me be completely honest with you, the views were amazing, somewhat reminiscent of Cornwall. Except Cornwall doesn't have potholes like that, and car drivers don't drive like maniacs. But who would worry about such a details in such a beautiful natural surroundings?
The Black Sea, dipping deep in the Black Sea. Got my feet in the water, the Black Sea, oh, Black Sea.
And talking about car drivers and other road dangers, look at the wild animals here. And I already mentioned the car drivers. Yeah, I mean idiots like that one. And now, with just one click, we became rich.
Time to make it back home.
Not quite, as it's not worth much to be honest. But hey ho.
Where I left my memory, but I found it in the Black Sea. Got my feet in the water, the Black Sea, dipping deep in the Black Sea. Got my feet in the water, the Black Sea, the Black Sea, the Black Sea, the Black Sea.
Zasięg przynajmniej będzie. To takie miejsce widzę ulubione przez lokalsów. Teraz to zademonstruję na filmie. Placyk, motory, zobaczcie. Tu widok, przepaść, Karpa, pięknie jest. Fantastyczne miejsce. Zachód słońca, no cudownie. A tu na dole kwintesencja Turcji. Proszę bardzo. Jeb z materaca starego. Jeb z kanapy, jeb z jakichś tam innych główien, oponki pewnie tam gdzieś lecą. Tak, tam są opony, patrzcie. Wierzycie? Otóż opony stare, patrzcie na to. Zwykłe śmieci, jeb z góry. Tak. I tak pięknie jest, oto tu.
Found it in the Black Sea. Got my feet in the water, the Black
Well, to be honest with you, I hate the fucking fly tippers. Dirty bastards.
Sea.
But meanwhile, the sun was slowly setting and still no hotels in sight. Actually, there was absolutely no hotels here in this area. So I started looking for some wild camping possibly. However, the group decided it's good to be on a regular camping because the toilet is somehow important at certain age.
The Black Sea.
Jakaś żarówka mi się zjarała.
So, we actually chosen the first camping on Google Maps. We just need to negotiate the price. To be honest, it wasn't the cheapest one, but at least there is a flat ground to pitch the tents and the views are absolutely gorgeous, right? But also, look at that. This is the toilet, so we are good to go. There is also open restaurant at the top of the hill. Unfortunately though, they don't have beer. And that's a pity. However, we still got a vodka in our luggage somewhere. And we also got a Coke. I mean Coca-Cola, of course. And thanks to that, we started the beautiful evening. And you know what? We were playing so badly that the owner decided to give us a better guitar.
Solimy. To jest E. A. I D. I A. I E. Oj, kiedy się zieleni, wtedy jak się piwo pieni.
Unfortunately, due to copyright reasons, there will be no full song. But maybe that's for the best, because we still have 35 days to learn how to play.
Twoje zdrówko, Łodzi. I za bezpieczny weekend.
And that's how we reach the end of this episode. And me? I will play another hit.
Jakaś pusta.
But for now, I'm saying goodbye to you, thanks for watching, and see you soon. Take care.
Boom.